Sick intro, guys. Sick intro. I'm so glad you guys are dead. Not the people. I'm assuming the studio's dead. But anyways, we can load our game. And blue. True blue scootaloo. You know, screw you. I'm loading my save. Thank you very much.
Hey, Apple Bloom. How's it going with the Cutie Mark Crusaders? Done any, epic quests or crusading lately?
Have you murdered anybody lately, Apple Bloom?
Oh, well, no, actually, not really. See, we're kinda on break.
On break? Since when do the Cutie Mark Crusaders take breaks?
They're allowed to take a break, goddammit.
Since, well, recently, I mean,
Okay, that's suspicious.
Everybody's gotta take a break once in a while, right?
How recently?
Pretty recent?
Why is she avoiding my questions? Something's not right here. Although, now that I think about it, there's one Crusader I haven't heard anything about today. Say, Apple Bloom. Do you know where Scootaloo's been?
Nowhere. I mean, somewhere. I mean, not here. I mean, oh
Huh. So, did you hear about what happened to Rarity last night?
Did I? That was an awful thing that happened to her.
Well, don't worry. I'm on the case. And I promise you that I'll find the one who broke that window and stole from her.
Oh, well, good luck with that. Hope you have real good luck there.
That was an odd response. Apple Bloom, you wouldn't happen to know anything about what happened, would you?
Huh? Course not. Why would you think I'm not telling you something, huh?
Because you're clearly not telling me something.
Because you just told me that you're not. Okay, Apple Bloom. Time to find out what you're hiding. Pinky! What in the world are you doing?
I'm pressing you for information, Buster. Or at least that's what the walkthrough says. I'm not really quite sure how this is supposed to work here.
Another lesson from Professor Pinkie Pie?
Yup, Rooney. This time we're talking about interrogation.
Gasp!
I'm super duper excited with a strawberry on top.
Don't you mean Cherry?
No, I don't really like cherries.
Whoa. Okay.
But I mean the whole ride home with Rarity. Never mind. Let's just get this over with.
Okie dokie dokie. Now, the walkthrough says that interrogations are a super special thing where you've got to try to wring the truth out of your opponent. And you do this with your mind, Twilight. Your mind!
My mind!
I guess you should have no problem with all that mind you got, huh?
Sure. So, what do I do?
Well, she's about to tell you something that totally isn't true. Well, part of it at least. And it's your job to figure out what that part is. Once you find a statement that doesn't fit with the evidence you have available, you'll want to present that evidence against that statement. Like so. There! Boom! Pizzazz!
Can I do it without that last part?
Well, if you want to be boring, sure.
Boring is fine. Boring is great.
Boring is
and
fantastic.
If you need your opponent to talk more about something they said, you can always select press for info. And you'll get them to talk. Like me. I love talking.
Yeah. Can you stop?
Noticed.
And that's all for now. But remember, you've got to use pizzazz. Otherwise, you're not a real investigator. The walkthrough says so.
Oh.
Duly noted.
I'll get right on that, pink one.
Jeez, do something to liven her up a bit, would ya? She's a terrible audience.
I would,
Anyway,
but
till next time.
I'm
Bye.
trying to touch her, but there's a screen here that's preventing me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I thought she'd never leave. Okay, on with the investigation.
Let's do it.
Apple Bloom, I need to ask you about where you were around
Who'd
the
you
time
kill,
of the crime.
and with what object? A knife? Candlestick?
Huh? How come? I'm not a suspect, am I?
You are now, goddammit.
No, I just need to know. Procedure and all. That makes sense, right?
Sure, I guess.
You are so nervous.
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest. Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
I don't have anything that... I mean, that's probably true, because I have nothing that will... She says most of my day was spent. Okay.
Just a minute.
What were you doing on the farm? If you don't mind me asking.
Mm-hmm.
The usual. Applejack and Big Macintosh were bucking the apple trees, and I was helping out with the bucket. I'm a big pony and all, but my bucket
I'm a big pony.
jobs on me. So I'm still just helping move around the apples they shake loose.
And that's all you were doing?
That's about it.
So here's the thing. Just because Scootaloo was scooting around on a scooter and then crashed through a window doesn't mean the other two are with her. Like, I didn't see any evidence of Apple Bloom there. I saw evidence of Scootaloo.
Alright. How long were you doing that for?
We finished everything up at around 6:30 or 7. I don't remember exactly when it was.
Kids, again, like, I have nothing to...
Just a minute.
Nothing to...
Why can't you remember exactly when it was?
'Cause I was outside. Duh. We need old fancy pants ponies with the watches and stuff. That's for
Do they have
Camelot
watches in Equestria? I feel like they use sundials and shit. Do they have watches?
That doesn't account for your whole
They know
day,
what
though.
watches are.
What
Pinky
about the
drew one
rest of it?
before, but I don't know if they have actual watches.
I had homework to complete for school after that, so
You
I
don't
was
do
pretty much just
homework.
doing that for the rest of the day.
You're a slacker. Again, I don't have anything to... Can I see evidence before I accuse her? Is that how this works? Or is it just straight up like...
I certainly never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. No, sorry. Just a minute.
I didn't ask about the Carousel Boutique.
Oh, well, I still didn't. I mean, that's really right.
I still
right.
didn't.
So naturally, I figured you were asking about that. And I wasn't. So there.
If you say so.
She looks really pissed right now.
So,
Angry
I
child.
don't know if I can really help you much here, Twi. Awful sorry.
I know for sure that Apple Bloom is hiding something from me here. The only question is, what?
But I don't have any evidence to prove her wrong yet.
I wasn't really doing a whole lot yesterday, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
Most of my day was spent with Applejack helping her on the farm.
Okay, we're gonna end this
This
interrogation.
just can't be right. But I can't find anything wrong with what she's saying.
I don't have enough evidence. Okay, that's still available. Alright, what is my evidence? Alright, I got Apple Bloom's cape. Apple Bloom's cape! Found fixed by Rarity this morning. A torn piece. Okay. How do we know it's hers? Is it because it's an Earth Pony on the shield? Don't they all have the same fucking logo? White hair. Okay, well... So this is... Okay. Alright, so I do have something I can accuse her with.
Okay, Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom?
Where were you around the time of the crime?
No.
Okay,
Sure. I wasn't really doing...
Most of my day was spent... Okay. That is probably true.
We finished... I had...
Just pretty much doing that for the rest of the day. I had homework to complete after school, so that I was pretty much just doing
I
that.
certainly...
Certainly never went anywhere near the Carousel Boutique. Okay, here we go. Present it.
Wait a second. Objection.
There we go.
Twilight, what the hell are you doing?
Pizzazz.
Well, I wanted to give it, pizzazz. Just like the real thing. Did it sound official?
Why, you feeling alright? Hey, I bet Sakura can help with that.
Okay, I get it. I'm not a lawyer. Anyways,
Yeah, back to the cape.
Apple Bloom, I'm afraid to say that I don't think you're being honest with me here.
You're not an honest apple, Apple Bloom.
Huh? Of course I mean, Twi. How could you say something like that?
Don't play the blame game. I got evidence, biatch.
Oh no, I'm not being guilt tripped this time.
It's usually the tiny
I found
ones with the
scrap
biggest
of your
lies.
cake near the bridge to the Carousel Boutique.
Hell yeah.
I know you were there, Apple Bloom.
Suck on it, AV. It's somehow I know it's yours.
Hey, Will, that doesn't mean I was left here last night, does it? Why, that was left here a long time ago, Twi.
No, Apple Bloom. I'm afraid that one's not going to fly. I talked to Rarity earlier, and she told me that you had this fixed this morning.
Yeah, but...
Your prized Cutie Mark Crusaders cape. Apple Bloom, come on. You can't tell me that you wouldn't get that fixed as soon as possible.
By the way, you can have this back. I know it's evidence, but...
I mean... Alright, you win, Twi.
You got me, Twilight. I'm an idiot.
It's okay, but please, I need you to tell me what you know. I can't help if I don't know as much as possible. All right, Apple Bloom. Please tell me everything you know about what happened last night.
And spill everything. All your guts. Intestines, organs,
And why
spleen.
not?
'Cause I can.
Apple Bloom, I think I know why you're not talking.
Oh god. Ooh, what do I do? I already used that.
How's this? You were trying to protect Scootaloo.
Okay, thank
aren't
God that's
you?
exactly what I wanted her
I
to
haven't
say.
heard from her all day, and
Yeah,
Rarity
okay.
said some things about you three that seemed awfully suspicious.
Yeah, you got it, Twi.
Okay, that sounded suspicious.
Apple Bloom, listen to me. I know your heart is in the right place, but this isn't the right way to protect Scootaloo. There's an investigative team coming in from Canterlot to handle this case. It's very, very important that I have this case closed before they get here.
It's also nice to see that there's a police force in this universe.
You don't mean that investigation team, do ya?
I'm afraid I do.
No one likes them. They suck.
Okay, I get it, Twi. No more hiding, promise. I wasn't being truthful because, well, I was awful worried about Scootaloo. See, last night, we were rehearsing a comedy routine that we had planned to put on for Rarity's birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. We've been doing that for quite a while now.
Oh, right. Comedy, of course. Great.
You three are so funny.
Well, yeah, this will learn all cutie marks for sure.
No, from him, those were the times, huh?
But you can't tell any pony about this, Twi. This is super duper top secret. It won't work if it's not a surprise.
Sure. You can trust me.
I won't tell anybody. Wink, wink.
Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
Hope to fly. Did they? That's a epic foreshadowing.
Daddy asked.
Although that was in the show,
yes.
right? Stick a cupcake in my. That was Pinky's thing.
Well, alright then. Anyway, we were practicing the town square last night, like always.
Yep.
Things are going pretty well.
Uh-huh.
We took a break, during which time me and Sweetie Belle hung out by the bridge.
Fair.
But I don't know where Scootaloo was at that time, or what she was up to. A short while after that, we heard a sudden loud crash coming from the carousel boutique. We didn't know what in tarnation was happening now, so we just walked for a bit to see what was going on. And then a little while after that, some pony ran across the bridge real fast. We didn't get a good look at it, but I'm pretty sure it was Scootaloo.
What? Oh, no. That can't be right.
Afraid it is, Twi. I didn't know what was going on, but since it seemed like Scootaloo was in trouble, we all figured, well, better not say anything about it.
But do you know where she is, though?
I'm awful sorry I lied to you, Twi.
It's fine, really. You did the right thing in telling me all this. This has been a big help.
But next time you lie again, I'm wearing your skin as a coat.
Scootaloo's not a thief, Twi. You gotta believe me. You gotta help her. Promise.
I promise on my honor as an investigator that I will clear Scootaloo's name and get to the bottom of this.
Oh,
Is that something that's valuable?
Let's just say that, yes, I promise.
Papa Bloom's testimony. When the Kimber Crusaders was at the scene of the crime. Scene of the crime at the time it was carried out yesterday. It seems as though she stayed on the scene for a little while before leaving.
Now I know that Verity's hiding something from me. I'd better pay her another visit.
Bye, Claire. Have fun. Oh, sorry. Hold. Hi, Brody. Last night.
Rarity, I think we should start with... Could you just...
What? I went downstairs.
And that was...
No.
That's...
Why, thank you, darling. But I'm afraid that I haven't a clue what I'd use it for. Terribly sorry, but I simply cannot accept this gift.
I wasn't giving it to you. Rarity, I hate to say it, but I don't think you're telling me the whole truth here.
Why, darling, whatever do you mean? I dare say I resent your accusation, my dear.
Of course you
All
did.
right then, let's look at this a different way. How quickly did you come downstairs after you thought something was wrong?
Immediately, of course, but I don't see what relevance that has to anything.
I don't have all the answers here, but neither does Rarity. Maybe I can get her to talk, if I make it seem like I know more than I really do. Rarity, I spoke to Applebloom earlier and learned that she witnessed Scootaloo crashing through your window last night.
That's actually that's true.
I also learned that Scootaloo stayed for roughly a minute before leaving the boutique. Now, if you came downstairs immediately after hearing the crash, don't you think you might have seen something?
I mean, that is... I suppose you do have a point.
Thanks, Celestia. It worked.
Just that you made up the idea that that's what happened. Hey.
You are correct, Twilight. I did see Scootaloo last night. I did not know what to make of it, and meant to protect her. I do apologize for not being forthright about it.
But then where is she?
I understand, Rarity.
Okay.
But
This doesn't
if
make
that investigation team from Canterlot comes here and finds any of that out, what do you think their conclusion is going to be?
I know I shouldn't take this as like it's an official game, right? Because obviously this wasn't made by Hasbro. It was made by a much more talented fan, but still, I feel like the show version of the CMC, they wouldn't split up like this. They would be together, unless like Scootaloo is hiding nearby. Well, I don't think they would just like let her run off and then not tell anyone, and then just like let her be alone, I guess. It's weird. Like, also, where is Sweetie Belle?
You do have a point, I must say.
Interrogations.
All right, time to get to the bottom of this. All right, Rarity. Please tell me everything you know about what you saw last night. I can't help if I don't have all the details.
Of course, Twilight. I shall do my best. I finished my work for yesterday earlier than expected, so I had wanted to get my beauty sleep. I had been somewhat deprived, given that a certain client had made several last-minute orders. I had finally fallen into a blissful, restful sleep when, all of a sudden, I awoke to the sound of a loud crash coming from the first floor.
Okay.
I was just scared out of my wits at that moment, so I made great haste downstairs to see what in Celestia's name was going on. What I found there was awful, terrible, horrible. The first floor of my boutique, ransacked, ruined, torn apart. Oh, what is a man to do?
This all seems very
Worse still,
accurate.
True Blue, my prized jewel, was gone, snatched from my very home. And worst of all, the very first thing I saw when I arrived was an orange and purple pony darting out my door. I cannot explain what I saw any other way than to say that a Scootaloo purposely broke into my boutique to steal True Blue. What other explanation could there be?
What the tire tracks?
Surely you can see why I kept this from you, Twilight. This isn't Scootaloo at all. Yet, there she was.
I know this can't be right. It just can't. But is there anything wrong with what she's saying?
I finished my work for yesterday earlier than expected, so I had wanted to get my beauty sleep. I had been...
I know this. What? Is there...
Oh. That's me. Do I have the evidence I need, or...
What's this crowd all about? I didn't know there was an event today.
They're having an apple eating contest.
Oh god.
Yeah, Applejack's way in the lead.
Of course she is.
Whoa, if she eats all those apples, she might get a wicked bad tummy ache. Oh, hello. My name is Twilight Sparkle. Are you new in town? I don't think I've ever seen you before.
Well, duh. I'm a time traveler. My name's Abby Sprocket.
What now? I've seen weird introductions before, but sheesh.
I like the cutie mark. It looks like gears inside of her body.
Time traveler. But my time machine broke down, so now I'm kind of stuck here. For now, at least. So I'm trying to make a living as fast as I can. Nice place you got here, although a little rustic, if I may say so.
Breathe, Twilight. Breathe. So, how exactly are you a time traveler? Time travel spells are incredibly high level. I mean, I only managed to go back in time a week, and even then I only had less than a minute.
So this is between seasons 2 and 3?
Oh, Twilight, you need to think outside the box. Mechanical know-how, the impossible becomes possible.
Mechanical know-how.
Memento was a bit of a coot. Well, I guess what I'm trying to say is I built a time machine, and, well, now I'm here.
Oh, good for you.
Uh-huh. And I'm secretly a robot. With mysterious powers.
Really? Huh. I didn't think they had robots in this age. Hold on. Let me get some tools and open you up and have a look at how you work.
Ah! No. I was joking. Sheesh.
Oh? Huh.
You had me convinced with how robotic you were acting.
Wow.
Even ponies from the future don't give me a break.
Okay, so what do I... You don't seem like you're gonna help me at all either, you scumbag.
This road leads to Sweet Apple Acres. I don't have any business there. Focus, Twilight.
Apple Bloom is from Sweet Apple Acres. There might be clues over there, Twilight. God damn it. You're adorable, but you're frustrating. I'm down here.
Where am I going? That leads away from Ponyville.
Maybe
No
there are
reason to go in
clues
that
outside.
direction.
But maybe Scootaloo left Ponyville. You don't know shit. Hey, Apple Bloom, you lying little bitch. Alright. What does this douchebag have to say? Anything important?
Are you cleaning a dirt road?
No, I'm getting a massage because it has grains.
I just meant it was kind of odd.
Says the guy who hired me to do this. He wanted every surface around his house free of dirt and dust, including the road.
Can we record these lines better? I know it was like 2013 when this was probably
That
made,
pony
but
must really
goddamn.
dislike dirt.
And I've been out here for the past 5 hours. Every time it starts looking clean, a breeze or a crowd comes by, forcing me to start all over.
Oh,
Like the
I'm
audio
sorry to hear
balancing
that.
is kind of weird.
Don't be. Maybe by the hour.
Like that was really soft, but the rest of it's, huh? Okay, no. Maybe. Do I have what I need to convict Rarity? Call her out for the lying tramp that she is? Do I have that? She seems very honest. I don't know what I can present to her to fuck her over here. Except pointing out this means that, like, it was an accident. Like, just Rarity, for fuck's sake, look up here. Right there, Rarity, right here, look. It was clearly an accident. So do I, if I present the hair, will it mention the tire tracks?
All right, Mary.
Of course. I had.
Okay.
I found the worst.
What other echoes could there be? Present evidence.
Wait a second. Rarity. I know that this is going to sound entirely irrelevant, but I think I have a lead on what might have happened to Opalescence. At
Thank
least, if
God.
not True Blue.
Oh, do tell, darling. Although I do admit that I must agree, in that I can't see how this is relevant to what we're discussing here.
I found some white hair right near the tracks outside the window. And judging from their length and color, I don't think there's anyone else they could have come from other than
Pony
Opalescence.
else, you bitch.
As a result, I think we can reasonably conclude that if those tire marks are from Scootaloo, then it's entirely likely that she crashed through your window completely by accident, not purposefully. She was probably trying to avoid crashing into Opal, which may well have spooked Opal into running away.
Really?
Yes.
But then, that makes things all the more peculiar. Because it is still the fact that she must have stolen True Blue, no?
If she broke in by accident and then took the hell out, no.
Let me ask a very important question before answering that.
Are you a virgin? Oh. Is there another way in or out of the boutique? Do you think Opal might have stolen the True Blue? Do you lock your door each night?
Do you, by any chance keep your door locked when you go to sleep at night?
Why, yes, of course I do. But I don't see what that has to do with anything.
If someone breaks in, it's because the door is locked. Rarity, my god.
One follow-up question then. Do you also bring an opal from outside when you go to bed?
Of course! The poor dear, I couldn't leave her to fend for herself at night.
Then I think we've established something even more important than the accidental break-in.
Uh-huh.
Twilight, I must ask that you be more direct, as I am not following one word
And what are you,
you're saying.
Sherlock Holmes?
All right, let's think about the facts of the case thus far.
Uh-huh.
We know that you heard a crash and came downstairs to see Scootaloo quickly leaving your boutique.
Facts.
We can reasonably conclude that she probably was responsible for the broken window.
Yes.
However, we also know that the broken window was likely an accident, and that she had veered off course with her scooter because she was avoiding Opal,
Uh-huh.
who was immediately in front of her path. You just told me, though, that you bring in Opal and lock your door at night.
Right. How'd you
So
get
that
out?
raises perhaps the most interesting question of all here. Namely, what was Opal doing outside in the first place?
But she would have gotten out when Scootaloo opened the door, would she not?
That's not possible. Think about it. When was it that she veered to avoid Opal?
Right before she crashed through the window.
I trust you're beginning to see my point. If indeed your door had been locked and had remained that way until Scootaloo left, there would have been no way Opal would have been outside in the first place.
But that would mean that some pony else was in my boutique as well?
Exactly. I think we can reasonably conclude at this point that there at least is the possibility that someone else had entered your boutique before Scootaloo, and that they're the ones who opened the door so that Opal could get out. The question now, though, is who that would be. And that's just what I'm going to find out.
Someone else had entered before her. I do like how it's updating it. Now it seems as though she stayed on the scene for a little while before leaving. Now it's saying, whoever could not have been the culprit, someone else had entered before her.
Well, good luck with that.
Are you still doubting me after all this, Rarity?
Well, it's just hard to see you as a detective.
Tell me, who was right about Nightmare Moon?
You, darling, but...
And who solved the mystery of the
You again, but I really...
This is definitely before Rarity investigates.
And who recognized that Princess Cadence had been replaced by a fake?
Yeah, post season 2.
Once again, you,
I-
but you see...
I feel like most of these fan games are made like between seasons, right? Because everyone's focused on the next episode. That I feel like whenever there's that long break between seasons, when all the fan games get made. So I feel like this was made right after season 2. It's like Discord.
Why does nobody ever listen to me?
Well, I suppose it's that eventually you must be due for getting something wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
I could explain the many reasons that argument doesn't hold any water, but by the time I even got to Bray's theorem, the Canterlot investigative team would have gotten here and convicted Fluttershy of something like running an illegal bear fighting club. Probably best to drop the subject now, while I have the chance.
Yeah, good for you.
Sure. That, makes sense, I guess. Anyways, I'd best be off. More investigating and such like. Thanks for the help, Rarity.
Anytime, my dear.
Where do I go from here, though? It feels like I've talked to just about every pony. Other than Scootaloo, of course.
And Sweetie Belle.
Wait, Scootaloo. Scootaloo, that's it! I haven't talked to all the Cutie Mark Crusaders yet. And if Applebloom is involved, then the others probably are as well. Now, if I recall correctly, I can get to their clubhouse via the western exit of the town square. It's worth a shot, at any rate.
I cannot go to... I can go to the farm. I hear cool things happen on farms. Oh, cutscene.
Huh? Where's Applebloom? I guess she had to head out or something.
Well, what do you think she's gonna do? Stand around all day in one spot? Oh,
Hey, Twilight, what's up?
his guitar riff.
Don't startle me like that, Rainbow Dash.
She literally just walked up to you. What the fuck?
Sorry. So what you up to, Twilight? You're looking all concentrated and stuff.
You're looking all serious.
Haven't you heard? Rarity's prize jewel was stolen last night. And I'm investigating.
You?
Come on, Twilight. Are you sure she didn't just misplace it? And then search high, and then search low, and high and low.
Rainbow Dash, this is serious. Her window was broken in the middle of the night, and the mayor has enlisted the help of a certain investigative team from Canterlot to handle this case.
Did you say the investigation team from Canterlot? You didn't mean the one that tried to drag Derpy on charges of Grand Theft Muffin, right?
Yeah, that one. That exact one.
That's the one.
That's the one, goddammit.
Ah, you gotta do something, Twilight. They're gonna ruin everything.
They're so
Again.
stupid.
I know, Rainbow Dash, I know. But say, while you're here, I could ask you some questions.
Yeah, what name was Scootaloo, huh?
Me?
Rainbow.
I don't.
If that is in fact your real name.
It's for Rarity, Rainbow Dash.
Ugh, fine, whatever.
Well, I guess my biggest question is if you know anything about Scootaloo. Have you seen her lately? Or done anything with her?
I thought it was Rarity who was stolen from.
Ah, yeah,
What
but
about Scootaloo?
You didn't know? Scootaloo's the prime suspect for the crime.
She's what?
she's also missing, which is more important right now.
I'm sure she's innocent, but if you know anything about what's going on with her at all, it'd be a big help. I know she trusts you a lot, so...
Well, no. Can't say I've seen her in, a long time.
Weren't you about to say something?
Me? Nope. Don't know what you're talking about, Twilight.
Hey, you're a stupid egghead, Twilight. Shut the fuck up. Is there gonna be evidence that
Feeling
Sweat Apple
unless
Acres?
I present her with something that proves she's recently interacted with Scootaloo,
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna get anywhere here.
Yeah, Rainbow's kind of stubborn, like Applejack. So I'm gonna have to go get evidence to j'accuse this Rainbow bitch. Where is it? Oh, I'm over here. Ugh. Hey, the white one.
Great. It looks like at least one Crusader is here. I don't know where Apple Bloom or our little suspect are at the moment, but
My
maybe I
little
can get some information on
suspect.
Sweetie Belle all the same.
Yo, white bitch, what's up?
Hey, Sweetie Belle.
Twilight!
Looking marshmallow with legs.
I haven't seen you at our clubhouse in, ever!
Oh, I just thought I'd stop by. How's it going with you three? Have you done any awesome crusading lately?
Have you broken any international laws recently?
Oh!
Committed grand theft larceny?
We're on break!
I'm getting the sense they rehearsed that line.
They were on a break.
All right,
God.
but I really need to ask about... That came from the clubhouse.
Is Scootaloo hiding in the? You know what? I would not be surprised about that if she's in the clubhouse.
What's going on in there?
Oh, that's just Apple Bloom. Doing something.
She's
Something
teaching
that-
Scootaloo how to
Not
fight.
very
Wait,
well,
shit.
Scootaloo.
Something does not involve. Yeah.
Right.
Can I look?
Of course.
Can I look up there?
All right. Well, I just have a few questions.
Yes. Okay, bitch. Time to get to the bottom of this.
Sweetie Belle, I happened to see you talking to Apple Bloom earlier in the town square.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you two were talking about. Crusader business, perhaps?
Nah, man.
Oh, well, yeah. I guess you could call it that. As a matter of fact, that's a great thing to call it.
We weren't breaking any crimes or
And
committing
please
any
tell me
laws.
that's not all you have to say about it.
Pretty much is. I mean, there isn't really that much more to tell.
Scootaloo's been kind of down.
Well, yes, I'd imagine she has been.
No! I mean, extra down. See, she kind of wants something of hers.
It's the whistling version of their
He promised not to tell anyone.
crusading theme, that one episode. Okay, so, well, yeah, you just...
Huh. Was there anything I picked up that might fit that bill? She'd probably have lost it when she crashed through the window, whatever it was. I should present it to Sweetie Belle, see if she'll talk any further.
This thing?
Hey, Sweetie Belle, is this what Scootaloo lost by any chance?
Oh, hey! That's it!
Aha!
I mean, that's part of it.
I've done it! I've solved the case! Alright, let's go home, boys.
Part of it? What is it?
Oh, she was going to be a Christmas tree?
I don't actually know.
I don't know why I'm giving
But I
Sweetie Belle a
do
southern
know it was
accent.
super,
She's enough to bloom.
important to her.
Super duper
It's
important.
got this ribbon attachment too. And a short while ago, Scootaloo came to school wearing it, and she looked really proud of it.
Why does she sound foreign? Like, I've heard this kind of voice before, and like, oh, God, it's not English. I don't know. There's like an accent there.
Unfortunately, that kind of also caught the attention
Oh,
of
it
Simon
sounds
Jarrett,
like
who grabbed it from her and started
Oh,
teasing her
God.
with it.
The daughter in the episode with Kubble Pants and the waifu. That little girl, what the hell was her name? She sounds like kind of like that. Like a mixture of that and maybe Twist, or I don't know. I've heard that style
Normally,
that...
Scootaloo just gets annoyed at that sort of thing. But that time, I don't think I've ever seen her that upset before. After I helped Applebloom get it back for her, she didn't really want to talk much about it.
So of course
But
it...
she did say something about getting it from Rainbow Dash.
Ah. So it was those bitches' fault. It was,
We do have the second half of the song. Just give me
Not
one
Sugar Bell,
second.
Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara. Oh, she's fucking gone. Oh,
Here,
oh, she's back.
Let me fix it.
Do you have the ribbon? Ribbon! Alright.
Scootaloo's gonna be so excited to get it back. Thanks, Twilight.
And, may I speak with the orange one, please? With hair of purple.
Oh, actually, I kinda still need it. It's super important, and it's for Scootaloo. Do you think I could hold on to it for just a teensy bit longer?
Oh, okay. But try to get it back to her before too much longer. She really wanted it back.
I will.
Maybe,
Don't worry.
maybe if I dangled it from a fish hook, you know, like a fishing pole from like a tree, would that lure her out of where she's hiding from? Or
Thanks,
like,
Sweetie Belle.
if I set
You've
a
been a
bear
big
trap
help.
down and I put it on top, would she go for it? Because I need to speak with her
All right, Rainbow
without her
Dash.
running away. Okay, what about the clubhouse?
So, about the noise in the clubhouse. I don't suppose I could go in and have a look?
Sorry, Twilight, but the clubhouse is for official Crusader business only. No adult ponies allowed. Except Applejack, sometimes, since she owns the farm and everything.
Ugh, these fillies, I swear. I don't think I'm getting anywhere right now, though.
The clubhouse. Alright. Is that a noose for hanging oneself?
This swing has always confused me every time I look at it. The design is really weird, to say the least, and not exactly what I'd call practical for ponies. And
Yeah, there's no
another
loop
thing.
around it
As
for
far
your
as
neck. I
can
mean,
tell,
your
it
leg.
violates basic physical laws. When ponies are swinging on these things, there's, well, no upward force at all that would counteract the always present force of gravity to keep the pony aloft. I'll need to preserve the scene just so, in order to study this in great detail next time I have the opportunity. I have to solve this mystery.
I would have loved the moment where it was like fades to black and it's like 1 week later, cuts back to her just going, I can't figure it out. It's just crazy. Hey, here, Rainbow. Boom.
Rainbow Dash, I know you aren't being truthful with me.
You're a lying bitch, Rainbow.
Talking about Twilight, 100% truthful, right here.
No! You are 100% lying. I already heard from Sweetie Belle that you not only know what this is, but also gave it to Scootaloo a short while ago. Ring any bells?
Nope, never seen that before in my life. Sorry, Twilight, don't know what Sweetie Belle's talking about. These fillies these days, am I right?
Rainbow Dash, let me put it this way. This was found at the crime scene. It belongs to Scootaloo. That's all I know, and that's all the investigators from Canterlot are going to know too. Is that what you want to happen? Please, Rainbow Dash, you know something. I need to know what that is if I'm going to have any hope of clearing Scootaloo's name here. Element of loyalty? You know that thing you are that's supposed to make you stick by your friends and trust them?
All right, we'll talk. Jeez, I feel like I'm in a mystery novel or something.
I mean, you're not far off. Hey, I unlocked it.
Yeah, I gave her that ribbon. It was about, I don't know, a week or so ago. I was near the field by the school on weather duty, and Scootaloo was there too. I didn't think much of it since she was there a lot. It's a nice open area to practice flying. I should know. I practiced there a lot too. Anyways, this time was different. I had already said hi to her and she didn't say anything. So I flew in closer to see what was going on.
We just keep going further and further back in time. First it was the night of the crime. And then it was, oh, the day prior, we ripped our Cutie Mark Crusader cape and I had already had it fixed the next day. And then it was like, okay, no, further back, Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon were screwing around with the star thing, which still, I don't know how it connects to the crime. But then even further back than that, now we're going a week further back, or maybe even two, Rainbow gives her the thing. So, okay, let me see if I can solve this prematurely here. Let's see. So, Rainbow gives Scootaloo a thing, but now we're talking about how Scootaloo seemed odd a week or two ago. So we're gonna go further back. So something happened to Scootaloo. Rainbow gave her the ribbon. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon broke it. So she took the star, or she had the star part, and then dropped it outside the Carousel Boutique when she almost killed the cat, right? Right? So it doesn't connect to the crime. Like, it didn't cause her to wipe out. The cat caused her to wipe out. I feel like we're going off track here. Like, the star thing seems like just a way to make Rainbow Dash talk. And Sweetie Belle. But it has no connection to the crime itself.
Hey, Squirt, why are you looking all down? You didn't stub your hoof or anything, did ya?
Your parents didn't die, did they? That would suck.
Oh, Rainbow Dash.
Did they get mauled by a manticore?
Hey, what's up? You're all...
Because this was made back in the day when her being an orphan was like the thing, right? You what?
I've been out here every single day because the other ponies at school make fun of me. Because I'm a Pegasus and can't fly.
Or back on this, okay.
I really want to fly. But I just can't. And I don't know how.
But eventually she learns that it doesn't matter.
And I can't tell Apple or Sweetie Belle about it. Because they might laugh at me too. Because they're all good at stuff.
It would have been nice though
And I don't know what to do.
in the episode where they flash forward when you meet Luster, was it Luster Dawn? It'd be nice if she eventually could fly, You know, like when she's older, maybe her wings finally grew big enough to where she could actually fly. That would have been nice to see.
How come I'm the only pony who can't do what she's supposed to be able to do, huh? It's not
I
fair.
feel like there's a lot of people out there that can't do what they're supposed to do.
I mean, sure, she gets down sometimes, but I've never seen her like this, Twilight.
Yeah, no,
I didn't know what to do.
So you just gave her her...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Squirt. Where are you?
And you're so awesome. I want to be just like you. But I'm not awesome. I never will be. Because when you were my age, you already got your cutie mark and helped every pony else. And I haven't done anything.
Good job, Brimble. You made her cry.
Squirt, I mean, Scootaloo. Stop.
Chicken?
You don't know what you're talking about, kid.
Huh?
Wait, Scootaloo said that? That sounded like Rainbow Dash's voice.
Alright, look. Wait right here, kid. I mean it. I'll be right back.
Did the VA for Scootaloo forget to do a kid voice and slipped into adult voice?
I didn't know what in the hoop else to do, so I went back to my home, and then came straight back. And then, well... Here, Squirt, take it.
But
What's this?
there you go.
Ribbon?
Not just any ribbon, Squirt. The ribbon.
The ribbon?
The ribbon, you know, it's the ribbon.
Ugh, yes!
Ribbons
the
for your
ribbon.
pleasure.
The one and only ribbon I got for winning the race where I got my cutie mark. Wait, you just gave it to her? Well, what else was I supposed to do? I've never seen her that upset, Twilight. I'm not good with fillies.
So you gave her something to remind her of her failures in your accomplishment?
Whoa. And I can have this?
On one condition, Squirt. You gotta treat it right. There's a story behind that ribbon, you know.
Quit crying like a little bitch.
That's not just a ribbon. It represents drive. It represents guts. It represents
The will to
that
murder
everybody
someone
should
that
have.
wrongs you.
But most of all, it represents courage. The courage to stick up for you and your friends. A courage to not be afraid of stupid bullies. The courage to do something really super daring for you and your friends. You wanna fly, kid? You wanna earn a cutie mark? That's how you do it.
Can we just appreciate the fact that Rainbow Dash just called Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara stupid? Can we just appreciate this moment?
So yeah, you can have this. If you promise to trust your friends and not to think they're gonna make fun of you. Because I can tell you right now that no real friends of yours would do that.
I don't think it's her friends she's worried about. I think it's those two bitches, Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon. I think those are the ones she's worried about.
Got that, Squirt?
Like, I don't think she's concerned about Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle making fun of her, or any of the other main six. I think...
Wow! Thanks, Rainbow Dash! You're the coolest ever!
That is pretty cool. I'm impressed. But wait, why didn't you want to tell me this?
Ugh, you wouldn't understand, Twilight. I've got an image. I've got style. I've got awesomeness.
I'm not a sap.
Radicalness. That kind of sappy thing.
Yeah,
Totally
exactly.
awesome. You gotta promise to never, ever, ever tell any pony, Twilight. My life will be ruined.
Well, all right, Rainbow Dash. But I think there's one filly who sure thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
Rainbow Dash's advice. Okay, do something really super daring for you and your friends. Oh, did she go after the thieves? Is that what happened?
Anyways,
Did that all really happen? Did it? Huh?
Yeah! Apple Bloom, how long have you been standing there?
forget that! How much did you hear?
Oh, I heard all of it. Lance said Scootaloo's always talked about you. but I never thought you'd do something like that.
Like
Wait,
what?
tell Sweetie Belle about it.
No. You can't tell any pony. You can't.
Say, we're supposed to do a show and tell thing at school in a couple days. This'll be perfect. Why, we'll have the best show and tell ever.
Right. I'm doomed.
Bye, Rainbow.
What are you doing here anyways, Apple Bloom?
Well, I was looking for you. See, well, that ribbon you got, Scootaloo kind of sort of really wants it back, and well, Sweetie Belle said you had it. So,
All right. On one condition, though.
I get to
I
talk.
think it's about time I talked to Scootaloo about all this.
Yeah, I want to
How
see
would you and I
her.
deliver this ribbon together.
well, I would, but I promise Scootaloo I wouldn't let any pony who wasn't a Crusader into the clubhouse. No exceptions.
Then bring her out.
Oh, so she is in the clubhouse then.
Gee, old pony feathers, I did it again, didn't I?
Come on, Apple Bloom. I can't clear her name without talking to her about this. She has information I need to know, and I need to hear it from her.
All right. I guess I could make you an honorary Cutie Mark Crusader for today. Then I won't be breaking my promise.
It's a deal.
Good for you.
Only for today, though.
What? Wait, passive ability is not what. I'm sorry. What? The CMC are a tight-knit group and trust each other completely. If any CMC member doesn't want to talk about something, Apple might be able to change her mind. Active ability. No, but I got a passive ability. God damn it.
Look who's got a partner, Miss Partner Haver.
Pinky? I don't even know why you surprise me anymore.
Oh, is there a surprise? Where's the surprise? I love surprises.
Ugh. Anyway, weren't you going to talk about partners?
Oh, yeah. You've got a partner now. And that's just super duperific.
She's just walking me to the clubhouse.
Of course she is. Once a pony's your partner, they'll walk with you everywhere. They're like your new bestest best friend. Partners also sometimes have active abilities that let you do
Also-
things either in the field or during conversation.
Is it just
Apple
me?
Bloom's just a little silly, so she can't do that yet.
Pinky, shut up.
We'll have to talk about
Pinky.
that part later.
Shut the fuck up. Is it just me, or do these models of the ponies, like Apple Bloom and Twilight over here, do they look like the ones from the Gameloft app? Is that what they're taken from? Because they look like the Gameloft app models.
Hey, I'm a big pony. Well, duh. You just haven't found what your super special partner talent is yet. Kinda like a cutie mark.
Thank you, Professor Pinkie Pie.
No problem. Aw, you two look so cute together already. Have fun, Twilight.
They look like the Gameloft apps. I swear to God. It's like if I zoomed in all the way in the app, they would look like this. Like they even have the 8-directional thing going on. How would you do that? How would you rip sprites from an app? It seems like it would take a lot of effort.
So, about the noise in the clubhouse. I don't suppose I could go in and have a look?
Sorry, Twilight, but the clubhouse is for official
Here we go.
Crusader business only. No adult ponies allowed. Except Applejack, sometimes, since she owns the farm and everything.
Apple Bloom, help me out here.
Oh, it's all right, Sweetie Belle. I made Twilight here an honorary Cutie Mark Crusader for today. But she has a cutie mark. I know. That's what makes her honorary. Duh. Oh, okay then. Welcome to our clubhouse, honorary Cutie Mark Crusader.
Scootaloo is gonna be like, "Are you guys kidding me right now?" That defeats the whole purpose of this bullshit I just went through.
you not to let any non-crusaders in here.
But we made her an honorary
Oh,
one.
don't you worry about that, Scootaloo. I made Twi here an honorary crusader for today. You what?
Apple Bloom, that's not something you just do on your own.
Oh, but she found your ribbon. Ain't it worth something?
She did? Really? Really?
Yes, I did.
Oh, give it here.
Hold your horses there, Scootaloo.
Yeah, I want to make you
I
work
have a few
for
things
it.
to ask about.
Oh, you bitch.
Really,
Yeah,
Twilight?
I was gonna say. That's
You want this ribbon back, right?
that's kind of scummy.
Fine, make it quick.
Scootaloo, I have to ask you about last night.
I was young. I needed the work.
Oh, last night?
Yes, last night. Or more specifically, where you were last night.
That's yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, Twilight.
You're talking nonsense,
Oh,
Big
I
Pony.
think you do, Scootaloo. I've already talked to Apple Bloom about some of it.
Apple Bloom? What? What did she say, Twilight?
I know that you three were around town square. So perhaps we should start there.
I can fast forward.
Is
Oh,
everything alright,
never
Twilight?
mind. This way.
Well, yes. It's just that right around here is usually when
Hi!
right on schedule.
Oh my gosh, Twilight, this is exciting! You finally come across a conversation!
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Now, these are a whole lot like interrogation, except they're longer and cooler. This time, when you totally present some evidence and show that pony who's boss, they may just keep on coming. They're not gonna give in right away. That wouldn't be any fun.
Oh no, it'd be so terrible if some pony around here actually just told me something.
Basically, you're gonna soon enough see multiple topics. You gotta bring each of them to a conclusion before you finally get to the bottom of things. Kind of like how you gotta get to the middle of a jelly donut to get to the sweet thing filling.
Well, I can do that.
But here's the part that might equal frowny wowny.
Uh-huh.
If you present the wrong evidence too many times, well, it's all over, Buster. That pony's never gonna tell you anything.
But wait, what? What do I do then?
Oh, well then you just start over.
Start over?
Well, yeah. You just try again from the screen. And the confrontation will start back over like nothing ever happened.
Pinky, I don't think conversations work that way.
It's like she doesn't even know this is a video game. Well, good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Is she always like that?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Oh, one other thing. You also can't leave or save the game once a confrontation starts.
Wait, what?
But don't worry. You can't start it when you don't have everything you need. Super convenient, right? Well, maybe not as convenient as if they just tell you everything at the start, but that'd be no fun at all.
So it was like a boss fight, essentially.
Okie dokie Loki. Now that's everything. Bye!
I have everything I need for this? Well, that's a start, I guess. But now it's time to put everything together. Anyways, Scootaloo, about last night and your comedy routine.
Now it's serious shit.
It was supposed to be a secret. But yeah, we've been working on a comedy routine for Rarity's birthday. I imagine you already heard that much from Apple Blabbermouth. We started pretty late in the evening around Town Square, so we could be there when there weren't any ponies around.
Started late in the evening. Is late in the evening the same as nighttime? We started, okay.
Just a minute. That's what happened when you started. What happened after you started? Were you just working on that routine? Nothing else?
Well, yeah. Can't say we did much else.
Can't see much out of place so far, at least. All right. Do you think you could tell me what you did do?
After we got started, we got into our routine pretty heavily. Heck, we were working on it non-stop until we called it a night.
We were working on it non-stop until we called it a night.
Wait a second. Not entirely non-stop, I'm afraid.
Huh?
I happen to know that you three took a break part of the way through your practice session.
Uh-huh.
And I also happen to know that neither Apple Bloom nor Sweetie Belle knew where you were during that time.
Apple Bloom! Sorry, Scootaloo. Well, what about it?
She forced me, Scootaloo. She's a real go-getter, this one.
Huh?
Maybe we did take a break and I went off somewhere else. What about it? Doesn't mean anything. It's not like you know where I was.
Actually, I do. This evidence reveals where you were.
No. I don't think it does.
Right. I guess not.
Anyway, Twilight, all you can prove is that we took a break and that I didn't stick around. It's not like you know where I was. How's this?
There we go.
Actually, I think I have a pretty good idea of where you were.
What? How?
I talked to Rarity earlier and learned that she witnessed an orange and purple pony running out the door after she discovered her home had been ransacked and her prized jewels stolen. And I also found part of this ribbon just outside the window to her boutique. Not to mention there were tire tracks that looked suspiciously like your scooters, leading directly to that window. Sounding familiar yet, Scootaloo?
Well,
Emotional damage.
actually, no. Can't say it is.
What?
Come on, Twilight. None of that points to me. Listen to yourself. I jumped through a window to break in. I mean, that's gonna hurt. Not to mention make a lot of noise. And why in the world would I steal anything from some pony whose sister I'm friends with? That makes no sense. All you've got is circumstantial evidence.
I don't know whether to be annoyed by her stubbornness or impressed by the fact that she correctly used the phrase circumstantial evidence in a sentence. Stay cool, Twilight. You already know what you need here. You just need to find ways to prove it to her.
Honestly, Twilight, I can't believe this. You're accusing me of stealing from my best friend's sister? What's gotten into you?
Do Damn it.
Twilight, what in Equestria are you doing?
Well, this evidence...
Proves nothing. I can see that much already.
Right. Can't bluff this one, Twilight. I'd better think this one over before responding again.
Honestly,
Just a minute. Scootaloo, I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm simply stating facts. Please, calm down and trust me on this.
I'm not gonna calm down when you're talking like this. Give me a break, Twilight. Give me one good reason why I'd steal from her. No, not even just from her. From any pony. I didn't steal anything, Twilight. I'm not a thief, and you can't prove otherwise.
I mean, it's true.
I'm sorry for doing this to you, Scootaloo, but the truth has to come out if I'm going to be able to help you in this. I hate to say it, but I think some pony very close to you accidentally gave you a motive here, Scootaloo. Even if you didn't actually do it.
Honestly, Twilight.
Sorry about this.
Hmm.
Damn it!
Proves
Fuck.
give me one good.
Okay, maybe now?
Wait a second.
Jesus.
All right,
You
what?
have to wait for the right dialogue thing to...
I can, in fact, provide a motive for why you'd want to steal Rarity's prize jewel.
Uh-huh.
Scootaloo, I know that a short while ago, Rainbow Dash gave you a very special ribbon of hers and told you a few choice words.
So it'll loop until you pick the right option.
Among those, however, was the instruction that you should do something very daring for you and your friends.
Yes.
I trust you know where I'm going with this. If you really did do a bold heist of Rarity's boutique in the middle of the night to steal her most precious jewel, that would certainly be awfully daring.
What? No, Twilight, no! You got it all wrong! That wasn't it at all! After she said that, I started practicing scooter tricks, not that! You think for ponies is
Very
so
different.
Cool, Twilight. I never! You remember those tricks that Rainbow Dash did at the Best Young Flyer competition, right? I had to try one of those out! Of course I can fly, so, well, I kind of have to make do with what I can do. You remember that trick where she spun clouds around, right? So awesome! Well, not as awesome as the Sonic Rain Boom, of course, but I figured, you know, maybe I'd work up to that. The carousel boutique's nice and round, so I've been practicing going around it at top speed. I'm getting pretty good at it. Anyway, the point is, that was not what I had in mind when she gave me that advice. At all.
All right, Scootaloo. I believe you.
Evidence.
Come on, Twilight. Even you have to admit that the story you're telling here sounds awfully far-fetched. First, there's the window itself. I mean, really, Twilight? You're going to claim that I rolled directly towards the window and crashed through it? Why the hoop would I do that?
Damn it.
I know it sounds far-fetched, Scootaloo, but this shows that it's the truth.
Twilight, quit wasting my time.
Damn it.
Okay, sorry.
What the flippin'
Come
fuck?
on, Twilight. First, make sure you've got what you need for this one.
That's exactly why she swerved, goddammit.
First, there's... Second, if all that Rarity said was what color the pony was, then that could have been any pony. We're pretty colorful, you know. Unless you have evidence that only I could have fit that description. Really, this is some pretty darn weak evidence, Twilight. I don't know what you did to make the others talk, but if this is your best, I'm not impressed.
I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere here without some solid evidence. I must be able to answer one of these questions she's asking. But the question is, which?
Come on, Twilight. Even you have... Just a minute.
All I'm doing, Scootaloo, is putting together the evidence as best as I can to see what it tells us.
Well, you're not doing a very good job of it, I can tell you that.
Patience, Twilight. Patience.
First, there's a window... Just a minute.
I don't know, Scootaloo. Why don't you tell me why you'd do that?
Well, nice try, Twilight.
Worth the shot.
Second, if... Just a minute.
Scootaloo, what other pony around here is orange and purple?
Well, you're pretty purple, Twilight. And Applejack sure is orange. Who's to say that you two didn't team up to rob Rarity, huh?
Note to self. Fillies have hyperactive imaginations.
Really, this is some pretty darn weak evidence, Twilight. I don't know what you did to make the others talk, but if this is your best, I'm not impressed. Just a minute.
We are not, Scootaloo. It's what the team from Canterlot is going to have to work from if they arrive before this is resolved. And trust me, they aren't as interested in the genuine truth as I am.
Please, Twilight, if they're as dense as I remember them being, you really think that they're gonna be able to do anything at all?
That's not a chance I want to take. And even if they do get nowhere, then the real thief is still at large. So, are you gonna talk to me or not?
I just can't.
This is
Sorry,
different.
Twilight.
Guess we're doing this the hard way. As usual. I don't think I'm gonna get any...
Come on, Twilight. Even you have to admit that the story you're
What's my evidence, though? I already used that. Already used that.
First, there's the...
I'm just gonna go for it.
I know it sounds far-fetched.
Twilight. Twilight, I don't know what you're on
What the
about,
fuck
but
am I
don't
supposed to
like it,
do?
and you clearly have no idea what you're talking about.
But, no, wait.
No offense, but if you had a point to make, you'd have made it by now. Now, if you don't mind, this clubhouse is for Cutie My Crusaders only. And your honorary status is over.
All right. I can't believe this. My first big test as an investigator, and I completely failed
Because
it.
the rules are
Now I'm never
bullshit.
gonna get to the bottom of this.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. The hair should prove she fucking swerved.
No, I can't give up. I promised both Verity and Applebloom that I'd get to the bottom of this, and I will. I just need to rethink things. Go back over everything. Here goes. I have to find the truth, no matter what.
It was supposed to... We...
Wait a second. Not in... I have... Huh?
Maybe...
How's this? Actually, I think I have...
What?
I took... and... not... sound...
Well...
Uh.
Come on! All you...
I don't...
Honest... Give...
Wait a second. All right.
I'll...
I can. Scootaloo. Among... I trust... If you...
After you remember the... well... The carrot...
All right. I know...
Twilight...
Come on.
First...
I know...
Twilight...
Come on.
Second... Wait... Come on. Second...
No, I want the first one.
Come on! First... Wait a second.
Okay.
No. Actually,
So the
I'm
thing
not
I just
gonna point
got.
the girl directly towards the window, because that's not what happened.
Well, then what?
You said it yourself. You've been practicing going around the Carousel Boutique at top speed, right?
And now I present the hair, right?
What do you think might happen if, say, Opalescence were to suddenly be in the way? We did find her hair near the tire marks.
There you
after all.
go.
You'd have to swear pretty hard to avoid hitting her, right? Hard enough that you might leave tire marks and lose control of your scooter. And then perhaps crash and be launched accidentally through the window of her boutique. Am I getting warm,
No,
Scooter?
Scootaloo is. She's sweating like a bitch.
Bingo. Bullseye. Can't get warmer than that. Enough already. I give.
Do you think, now, you might be willing to finally tell me what happened that night?
Apple Bloom? Well, I can help you, Scootaloo. I can just feel it. All right. Mama running, hiding, or dodging. I'll just give it to you straight. Not much else to do now, right? You already know most of it, so, well, I won't bore you with those details. Yeah, I was practicing that trick. Opal got in front of me. I tried to avoid her, and wham! Before I knew it, I was flying through that window. I guess the star from my ribbon got caught on something was torn off when I did. Honestly, I didn't see much when I was there. I saw some dark figures who I think got startled when I crashed through the window. They ran away pretty quickly after I did. I heard one of them trip, at which point I heard a pretty scary growl and a yell, as well as the sound of, well, something getting ripped. By a claw, I guess? It didn't take me long to figure out what was going on and that I needed to get the heck out of here, so I ran as quickly as I could. And, well, that's about it, really. I totally forgot about the scooter when I left since I was in such a panic, so I came back and got it later.
I hadn't actually thought about what happened to your scooter until just now. Any reason you bring that up?
It's strange, Twilight. I feel like there are thousands of ponies somewhere out there, watching us, looking closely for missing information, and judging us harshly if they find any.
That's oddly specific.
Call it a Philly's instinct.
Well, thanks, Scootaloo. I think it's about time I paid the Carousel Boutique a second look. Oh, and before I forget, here's your ribbon back. Sorry to have used it as a bit of a bargaining chip.
Yay!
Aw, damn it. We're going to save here. We'll finish it up in the next part. Because I got to get ready for Thanksgiving in a few hours. So see you then. Bye-bye.